Oh boy, this Housewives of Miami reunion one was kind of exhausting. I hate, and Miami always does this. They always talk over each other. It's like, we can't hear you if five people are talking. That's the annoying thing. Gertie does this too, which is annoying. Alexia does this a lot too. And I'm just like, all of you shut up. Let the main person speaking speak so we can hear. But basically, this season is like a come for Larsa Pippen season, and Marcus is losing his mind in the back. Like, I don't even know why he's here, like why he came this early. Like the husband's usually coming at the end, but he is here watching, getting fired up. But honestly, as a black person, I appreciated his whole like rich kid vibe, talking about half of these women cannot even clean my house. I'm like, bitch, okay, rich black boy, come on, tell us more. He was an asshole, but the optics were beautiful for a black person. Like, okay, I need this $1 billion kind of mindset, for real, for real. But basically, everyone's coming for Larsa, and I'm like, how is Larsa on this hot seat? Like, I don't even think she did that much. I know her and Gertie had the whole thing where she told people about Gertie's cancer diagnosis, and Gertie's explanation is that she wanted to be the one to break it to people. Fine, Larsa fumbled. But Larsa has also apologized. And it was on camera. And I'm all here for Gertie and what she's going through, but I feel like she's definitely milking it. Like, girl, what do you want Larsa to do? She's apologized to you. You keep bringing it up, but saying you forgive her and having this circular fight. And Gertie was trying to make a point that Larsa threatens people. She brings up the fact that Alexia's wedding, there are apparently people doing drugs or whatever. I'm sure it was coke. It's freaking Miami. Everyone in Miami does drugs. Like, okay. So it was just like, why would she even use that to threaten you? Like, okay, if people are doing drugs at your party, but it's not you, it's not anyone famous, who cares? But this is the whole thing Gertie was trying to bring out in the beginning and eventually brought it out. And I was just like, I don't even care. Like, we know people do drugs on this show. Like, nobody cares. Like, do your thing. Just don't become a crackhead, basically, is my thing. But then, sorry, Alexia and freaking Adriana keep going back and forth. You said this about my family. You're a liar. This and that. And Alexia brought documents showing she's not broke, showing her lease. She's like, my husband is a real businessman and this affects his business, blah, 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 blah. It is wild and weird, especially he works in real estate. Why he does not own property. Like, I know he did a whole video on his Instagram about explaining that it wasn't worth it, but Negro, you're paying millions in a few years on a property you do not own versus owning it. And him being in real estate, like, people have doubled their assets just basically owning property and holding it. So the explanation didn't make sense. It's given the money's a bit funny, or they want something super lavish that they really cannot afford because I don't know. But she said he owns commercial real estate, so I guess maybe that's where all his money is going to. It's just wild that they don't own a place, but not my problem. I don't pay their bills. They look good to me and they're living a lavish life than I'm living. Shit. So that was their beef. Then Adriana reads this poem. It was a beautiful poem, actually, but she was annoying for reading it. And even Nicole was like rolling her eyes. Nicole looked so cute with a baby bump. I was just like, oh. Kiki Kiki addresses Larsa and how she felt left out. And she and Larsa do makeup, like, because it wasn't really a big beef. Kiki just felt left out. Larsa was in her love bubble, which at the end of the day, we all pray to be in a love bubble, whether it's our delulu or not. Like, we all pray to be in a love bubble. So I didn't understand the issue. Marisol was called out because Julia was called the pot stirrer, but they were like Marisol was pretty much a pot stirrer. But then they're putting on Lassa that Lassa stirs the pot. I don't think Lassa stirs the pot like that, honestly. And the whole Gertie trying to make a point, and I know this whole like 3-part or 2-part episode, Gertie is still gonna be trying to come for Larsa. Like, I really don't get it. And then you come for Larsa, then you say, oh, I can't deal with this. But I feel like you're the offensive versus defensive. So I like Gertie, but I don't know if I like this angle of her. And I'm hoping it's just due to her current diagnosis and current situation. But it's kind of not palatable. Anyways, the reunion comes to an end. They go back to their dressing rooms for, not to an end, but they take a break. And Alexia goes into Larsa's room, which started out awkward because they were both looking at her like, why are you even here? Then they start saying, you called me a liar. I called you a liar. And he's in his room like, this is going to be a long ass day. Like, y'all get out of here. The thing about Miami, they are interesting. I loved the whole season. There was literally no dull episode. But when we come to these reunions, or even when they're at dinners, they like argue over each other, and then you can't even hear the point. But this is definitely a takedown Larsa season for sure. And I did not see it coming because Lisa to me was the most annoying this season. After Lisa, I'd say maybe between Larsa and Gertie that were the next annoying. But honestly, I definitely didn't think it would be a Gertie takedown because Gertie's going through real life shit, like for real, for real. But I thought Lisa would have been the one on the hot seat, but it ended up being Larsa, so I was confused by that. But we'll see. Larsa is a vet. She ain't crying. She's defending herself. But why is Marcus here this early? He should have come in the afternoon and not watched this because apparently he offends the ladies. I don't know if it's the whole they are not fit to be my dad our maid is the offensive part, but I don't know. But we'll see. Let's keep watching. Y'all let me know what you thought about this first episode or first part. Bye.